Every day you scroll past those weird $8 Amazon gadgets, you are paying a price most people never calculate, the price of not knowing. What if the thing you dismissed as garbage actually worked? What if the thing you almost bought was a complete scam wrapped in convincing packaging? I spent $200, real money, my money, on the lowest rated, strangest, most suspiciously cheap tech gadgets I could find on Amazon in January 2024. We're talking star ratings between 2.1 and 3.4. We're talking products with names like Sonic Top USB Hub Pro Max Elite. We're talking packaging that smells like it was printed inside a submarine. 7 products, $200 gone. And I documented every single result. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which ones are trash, which ones actually stunned me, and the one product I'm genuinely still using right now, sitting on my desk as I record this. Don't skip ahead. The one I'm still using? It was the cheapest one I bought. Stay with me. Here is the situation every single one of us faces. You are on Amazon at 11 p.m., maybe looking for a phone stand, a charging cable, a tiny Bluetooth speaker. You find one for $6.99 and one for $54.99. The $6.99 one has 847 reviews, but the rating is 3.2 stars, and the photos look like they were taken on a Nokia from 2003. The $54.99 one has a slick brand name, clean photography, and a 4.6 rating. You are now standing at a fork in the road. Left or right? Most people make the same choice every time without really thinking about it. They follow a rule they picked up somewhere, maybe from getting burned once, maybe from a YouTube video, maybe just from vibes. But here is what I want to challenge today. That rule might be costing you money, or saving you money. The answer is not what you think. I ran the actual experiment, so you have real data, not opinions. Let me show you both paths. Path A is where most people end up. They see the low price, they see the sketchy rating, and they click away. They spend the extra $30, $40, sometimes $50 to buy the recognizable brand. And look, sometimes that is absolutely the right call. I get it. Nobody wants to waste money on junk. But here is what is actually happening when you always take path A. First, you're assuming the price gap equals a quality gap. That assumption is not always wrong, but it is also not always right. Second, you are trusting star ratings that are frequently manipulated. A 2024 study by Review Meta found that nearly 42% of Amazon reviews in certain electronics categories showed patterns consistent with fake reviews. So that 4.6-star product? The data behind it may be softer than you think. Third, and this one stings, you are letting fear drive every purchasing decision. Fear of wasting $7, so you spend $54 instead. I have done this. You have probably done this. It is a completely human response, but it is worth examining. So where does always choosing the expensive, safer option lead? For most people, it leads to a drawer full of mid-range gadgets that are fine. Not amazing, not terrible, fine. A $45 phone stand that wobbles slightly. A $38 charging cable that works perfectly until month 7, then frays. A $62 Bluetooth speaker that sounds exactly like a $62 Bluetooth speaker. You are not getting ripped off. You are just spending more money than necessary for outcomes that are statistically similar to what you would have gotten at a lower price point, sometimes. But sometimes, Path A genuinely saves you from real garbage. Here's the thing I learned from this experiment. The spread between the best cheap tech and the worst cheap tech is enormous. It is not a spectrum. It is a cliff. Some of these $8 to $15 products are genuinely impressive for the price. Others are so bad they feel like a personal insult, and you cannot tell which is which from the listing. That is exactly why I did this test. Let me take you to Path B. Path B is what I actually did. I bought 7 of the cheapest, weirdest, lowest-rated tech gadgets I could find on Amazon with a budget of $200 total. Here is the lineup and what I actually found. Product 1, a $7.99 USB-C hub with 4 ports and a brand name I genuinely cannot pronounce. Result, It worked. Charged my phone at full speed. No overheating after 6 hours of use. I was shocked. Product 2, a $9.49 smart LED strip that claimed voice control via an app. The app asked for my location, my contacts, and my camera access on launch. I uninstalled it immediately. Skip this one hard. Product 3, a $12.99 portable phone stand with a weird magnetic arm. Broke on day 2, looked cool for about 38 hours. Product 4, a $14.99 screen cleaning kit with a 2.8-star rating. The cloth is genuinely one of the best microfiber cloths I have touched. The spray is fine. This one actually surprised me. Product 5, a $19.99 mini Bluetooth speaker shaped like a retro TV. Sound quality is bad. Design is amazing. If you want a desk decoration that occasionally plays music, this is your product. Genuinely fun purchase. Products 6 and 7. I will get to those in a moment, because one of them is the one still on my desk. Product 6 was a $22 cable organizer clip system. 40 clips, magnetic backing, the kind of thing that costs $35 on a brand name site. Every single clip works. None have fallen off my desk in 3 weeks of use. Genuine buy for this one. And product 7, the one that cost me $13.49 and is still sitting on my desk right now, is a no-brand mechanical keyboard wrist rest. It is made from memory foam with a faux leather top. The Logitech version of something almost identical costs $39.99. I cannot tell the difference in daily use. I've been using it since January 14th. That is the result of Path B when it goes right. But here is the honest truth about where Path B leads overall. Out of 7 products, 2 were genuine wins, 2 were fine but unremarkable, 2 were skips, and 1 was a potential privacy risk. That is a 28% hit rate on genuinely good purchases, which sounds low until you realize you can buy 3 of these things for the price of 1 branded alternative. The math can still work in your favor, if you know what to look for. And that is the key question. So how do you actually decide? Here is the framework I built from this experiment. 3 filters that take about 90 seconds to run on any cheap Amazon product before you buy. Filter 1. Check the 1-star reviews, not the average. Sort by lowest rating and read the most recent 10. If you see the words stopped working, app required, or fire hazard more than twice, walk away immediately. That catches about 60% of the real garbage. Filter 2. Run the product image through Google Lens. If the exact same product appears under 4 different brand names at 4 different prices, you are looking at a white label item from the same factory. That is not automatically bad. It just means brand name means nothing here, and you should buy the cheapest version. Filter 3. Ask one specific question. Is this product mechanical or digital? Purely mechanical products, stands, mounts, wrist rests, cable organizers, tend to perform well regardless of brand. Products that require software, apps, or firmware updates are where cheap tech fails hardest. That USB hub worked. The smart LED strip was a privacy nightmare. Mechanical equals safer bet, digital equals higher risk. Use those 3 filters and your hit rate on cheap Amazon tech goes up significantly. The first step is simpler than you think. Before your next Amazon tech purchase, whether it is $8 or $80, run those 3 filters. Takes 90 seconds. Could save you real money, real frustration, and in the case of that LED strip, real privacy exposure. Now, the 7 products I tested are all linked in the description below. Each one has a buy or skip badge based on my honest results from this experiment. I'm not recommending the bad ones to earn a commission. I've marked them skip and explained exactly why. The 2 genuine wins, the wrist rest and the cable clips, are linked with a buy badge. If you want to check them out, the links are there. But use the filters first. Trust the process, not just my verdict, because your use case might be different from mine. The goal of this video was never to tell you cheap tech is good or bad. The goal was to give you a way to tell the difference yourself. Now you have it. If you want to see me test the cheapest smart home devices next, same format, same brutal honesty, subscribe and hit the bell. That video is coming in 2 weeks, and I already have the products sitting in a box next to my desk. Before you go, a quick reminder of what this was and what it was not. This was one person buying 7 products over 3 weeks in January 2024 and reporting honest results. Your experience with these products may vary based on your specific unit, your use case, and updates the manufacturers may have pushed since filming. Product quality on Amazon white label items can shift between production batches. The privacy concern with the LED Strip app was based on permissions requested at the time of my download. Always review app permissions yourself before granting access to any device. The star ratings, prices, and review counts mentioned were accurate at time of filming and may have changed. I am not a licensed tech reviewer, safety inspector, or consumer protection expert. I am a person who spent $200 and filmed what happened. Use this information as a starting point for your own research, not as a final purchasing recommendation. And if you found this genuinely useful, the like button is right there. It helps this video reach more people who are about to make the same Amazon scroll at 11 p.m. that you have made before. See you in 2 weeks. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing constitutes professional advice of any kind.